dogs. They look like our dogs. I will eat them up for 2 additional months. I'm kind of just ready to have a couple burgers or something. I just wanted to tell my little story. It's not really to make people sad. It's just a part of my weirdness that's probably not normal. But here it goes. I know you would rather do something else with your time. Instead of reading about another guy's hot dog eating story. Man, and I just made this story with AI and it's really weird. I just want to wait about another guy's hot dog eating story, but I guess this is the most normal thing I've done. I'm not really a normal guy. It's hard to sum up the story about my adventures and fun that happened with the flu, but here it goes. Kind of the last day before I had to leave. The event is called Bad Hair Day, and it's at Coastly's Coney Island for the opening week of Joe's hot dog eating contest. Joe's had a lot of chances for hot dog exposure, and it worked for them. And they're supposed to be bad for you. Let me tell you why they don't look so bad. They aren't spicy enough. There isn't enough sauce. I'm so used to being afraid of hot dogs. And if you're not gonna die from eating a Joe's hot dog unless you want to die. When I had the flu and I didn't want to die and I didn't think I would ever eat the hot dogs again. I was looking for something like that. I needed to get back to eating that way, but in a way that wasn't entirely awful. You know, the way there's a sandwich or a burger you can eat on the street, but the bread is so warm and it makes you uncomfortable and it's hard to eat? Well, that's what hot dogs are. This is how they look. This is what I think of as my favorite one because this is the worst hot dog I've ever ate. From this place, this old school place called Joe's Hot Dog Eating Contest. This place is kind of a legendary thing. People eat that fast. Eat the hot dog fast. It's like where people go to be fast. It's fast that is so terrible. Picture on the internet, I can actually put it on the internet, so that was the most fast food like hot dog I ever had. It had like a million hot dogs, like a million buns. It was seeing a couple of birds fly. It was like seeing a couple of birds fly up to you and eating them right off their bodies. So I ordered it, and it was terrible. I'm not good at eating hot dogs. That's part of the reason why I'm not a competitive eater anymore. Because if I eat a hot dog that is so bad, I have to eat it all. Because what's a few more hot dogs? Not like you just eat that too. I eat so many hot dogs and so many hamburgers. I've learned a thing that they're good at throwing that is thrown sometimes at you that you don't expect. But this was not of those times when it came out. I was expecting to eat it, and that was what I was going to do. But when it came out, I started smelling it, and I was like, oh, it smells funny. It was smelling worse than the hot dog. I was like, oh, I need to eat this to try and get the taste out my nose, but it's not tasting. And now I can't eat it anymore. I mean, I had it, but it was bad. So I just kind of want to talk about how the stories go and how sometimes things are good, sometimes they're not. I guess this is that story, but it's something bad, a bad thing I did. it's okay to be bad sometimes. I know it's not a bad thing to do, but if you want to go to Joe's eating competition, then you better bring 2 buns of hot dogs.